Mike from 4Gamer Reviews on YouTube.com, and I'm going to be doing a review for you today on not a game, but something that has to do with games right here. I don't know if you can read that. Gamefly.com. Yes, Gamefly, the Netflix of video games. Rent a game, comes in the mail, send it back after you're done, keep it as long as you want, never buy a bad game again. You've heard the site, you've seen the commercial, you've seen the people throwing video games out the window, and all that weird, crazy stuff. While that commercial is pretty corny and stupid, it is true. I wouldn't say I find myself, like, the motto is don't buy a bad video game ever again, or something like that. It's not that I buy bad video games, it's just I buy a game that I play for about a week, and then I go and trade it into GameStop right after I'm done playing it for about a week. So, the game is, Gamefly allows you to rent a game without having to buy it, and, you know, it comes in the mail, it's easier, it's just, Gamefly is a lot, I don't know how to put this. You know what? Let's do this. Gamefly, let's compare Gamefly to Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. And I have a lot of experience with Blockbuster and Hollywood Video because I used to rent games from them all the time, and I can tell you right now, it's very annoying if you live in a big city or a pretty big town, the Blockbuster Hollywood Video, and you're trying to find a certain game you want to play. Let me think of one game in general. Let's see, Gears of War 2. I wanted to play Gears of War 2. I didn't want to buy the game because I played the first one, and, you know, I liked it a lot, and I didn't really feel like buying the second one, so I wanted to rent it, you know, play the story with a, you know, co-op with a friend. So I go to Blockbuster, and I drive, I don't know, 20 minutes to go to a Blockbuster because I live in LA. And when I get there, the game's not there. So I talk to them and ask them, when do you think Gears of War is going to be here? They're like, oh, try back in 4 or 5 days. So I come back 4 or 5 days, and it's still not there. So that's the bad thing about Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. It's so hard to find a game you want to be there, because all they do, when they stock games, they only stock 2 games, maybe 3 if you're lucky. Usually it's 1 to 2 games. And they're always often taken, and you don't know they're taken until you drive all the way to the store and you find out they're not there, so you come back and forth, till finally one day when you're lucky and you get a game, and you actually get the game, you know, and that's where Gamefly is completely different. Gamefly actually they have thousands of titles, and they actually tell you under the title, or next to the game, the availability of the game, like how many are out, you know, so you can know whenever you get a game, it'll tell you like high availability, medium availability, low availability, so you'll know, like, you know, okay, like, you know, if I put this game on there, maybe I won't get it, maybe I will. So you put it in your queue list, and they'll tell you, you know, like, we send the next, if they can't find that, if they don't have that game, they'll send you the next game on your list, your queue list. And then they'll try to do that game later on next time, or next time, whenever that game becomes available. So instead of driving to the store back and forth, you can, you know, actually wait for the game to come. Instead of just, you know, like wishing, hoping, you know, crossing your fingers, maybe it'll be there. And another good thing about Gamefly is it's relatively cheap, not super cheap, but, you know, $16 a month for 1 game, $23 a month for 2 games out. Compared to Blockbuster's, you know, 5-day game rental is, 5-day game rental is about $9. And Gamefly, you can try Gamefly for the first month for about $9, you know, for 1 game out, which is what I did. And after I used it for a month, I decided to keep it because it was really good. But so anyway, so Gamefly pretty much beats Blockbuster and Hollywood Video because they have first of all, they have thousands of games. They have a Nintendo DS, Game Boy Advanced, GameCube, Wii, PS3, PS2, Xbox, and Xbox 360. So they have thousands of games to choose from, and they have a lot of games that are hard to find nowadays. So you can play a game that you couldn't normally find in normal Blockbuster, or even find at GameStop. there's a couple of games in there that they stopped selling at GameStop that you want to play. Like some games I added were Fatal Frame 2, Crimson Butterfly, and what else? I think Silent Hill 2. It's another, it's a little bit hard to find. Those are on Xbox. So yeah, you can find games that are really hard to find that aren't available at Blockbuster. But anyway, back to Gamefly. The good thing about Gamefly too is if I live in Los Angeles, Long Beach is about 30 minutes away, and Gamefly company is in Long Beach, so I get my games every 3 days. That's sending it back and getting a game back. So if I send a game back, it takes about a day to get to them, and they send me, and they process it in a day, and they send me the game back in another day. So I get the game every 3 days. So I get a lot of games because I live in Los Angeles, and I highly suggest if you live in Los Angeles or California near Gamefly, in Long Beach, I suggest you get Gamefly because you'll get your games really fast. Now, if you're out of state, your games will take a little bit longer. I'm pretty sure they'll take about 4 to 5 days. Probably 4 days. I'm saying about 4 days because it's a first class mail. They come in little envelopes right here, and so 4 to 5 days. But this is what I'm going to tell you. Try Gamefly. The first month is $9. Try it for the first month. See how long it takes your game to get to you. How long, it takes. So you can sort of add it up. How many games you'll get a month, and then after that it'll be $16 a month. So what I'll say is, what I'm saying to you is, try it for a month. If it takes way too long for a game to get you, don't cancel Gamefly. But if you like it, it comes to you pretty fast, I'd keep Gamefly. Because it is a lot better than Blockbuster, and it is a lot better than buying a game and then having to go to GameStop after you're done playing it and trade in for credits. But since GameStop, I hate paying $60 for a game and then trading it in a week and a half later for $20 worth of credit. You lost $40 right there. It's like renting a game for a week and a half for $40, which is just really stupid. And that's how GameStop. I used to work for GameStop. That's how GameStop makes all their money. Is basically getting used games from you and giving you $20 store credit for them, and they'll take that game and they'll sell it for $45 and make over 100% profit on that game. And that's how GameStop got so big, was selling used games, and they were able to buy out EB Games. And I'm not saying GameStop's an evil place. I'm just saying, do yourself a favor, try Gamefly, and if you're gonna buy a game that you really need to buy. Like if it's just you want that game, like maybe Halo 3, Metal Gear Solid 4, the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now that's a game I'm gonna buy. Something with a solid multiplayer. If not, I'd go with Gamefly. It comes in the mail with these little slips, little cardboard thing to protect your game. You put the game in here, put it in there, and you just put it easily. I don't know if you can see this. You easily put it inside this, fold it up. This little sticky thing right here. Fold it up. You don't have to write anything on it. It already says right there, Gamefly. Send it through. They'll send you an email. We received your game. We sent you the new game, and they'll tell you what game they sent you, and then you'll get it in a day or two. The next game. So try Gamefly. See how you like it. I like it a lot. I will say it is really good. It's pretty easy to use. It's very fun. There is some restrictions. If you do scratch a game or damage it to where it can't play anymore, they will charge you for a new game. They will charge you to buy the game. Or if you lose the game, they'll charge you to buy the game. If the game is lost in the mail, report it to them immediately, and they will not charge you for a game that's lost in the mail. If you lose a game in the mail, or it doesn't come to you, or you get the wrong game, they won't charge you for that. They'll take care of that. So don't worry about losing the game in the mail. If that happens, they will take care of it. Gamefly is a good company. They know what they're doing. I would highly suggest Gamefly Games.